Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into an absolute masterclass on democratizing animation. We're going to unpack a completely free, zero-cost workflow for creating highly engaging, fully animated AI videos. If you've ever wanted to produce high-quality narrative content without the massive overhead, you are definitely in the right place. Okay, let's dive right into this. 3 million. According to our source material, that is the number of views a single piece of content using this exact AI format racked up in just one day. Yeah, 3 million views in 24 hours. It completely proves there is a massive, incredibly hungry audience for this specific style of storytelling. And honestly, it gets even better. We aren't just talking about vanity metrics or empty views here. The data shows an RPM, that's revenue per mil, of over $1. So this isn't just a fun hobby, it's a highly profitable, fully monetizable workflow. And the absolute best part? It costs literally $0 to execute. It's pure profit margin if you put in the time. So here's our roadmap to reverse engineer this whole thing today. We'll start with the viral AI video trend, then move into casting characters with ChatGPT, followed by generating consistent AI scenes, and finally editing the final masterpiece. All right, part one, the viral AI video trend. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how simple the tech stack actually is. Traditionally, animation is this huge, gate-kept industry because it's so incredibly expensive. But we're breaking it down to 3 completely free tools: story and prompts, handled by ChatGPT; visuals and animation, driven by Flow AI; and final editing, you can do that right on your phone using InShot. Boom, that's your entire production studio right there. Moving right along to part 2, casting characters with ChatGPT. We're basically using AI as our free co-writer and casting director. Take a look at this incredibly specific prompt. Write a 2-minute emotional story using a potato, onion, and ladyfinger with human bodies. Give me image generation prompts for each. I know, right? It sounds totally wild. But by anchoring the process in a fun, tangible, and honestly kind of weird example like a cast of vegetables, we're giving ChatGPT incredibly strict boundaries. We aren't just asking for a story, we're demanding the exact image generation prompts we'll need for the very next step. But here's a crucial pro tip from our source material. AI can be delightfully unpredictable. So as ChatGPT writes your emotional vegetable drama, it might just organically introduce new characters to make the plot work, like, say, a human grandmother who visits the market. If that happens, you have to explicitly ask the AI to generate a standalone image prompt for her as well. Make sure you've got every single character completely profiled before moving on. Which brings us to section 3. Generating consistent AI scenes. Now, before we actually generate anything, we have to address the elephant in the room, right? AI credits. The source actually reveals an amazing insider secret on how to use Flow AI and Google Gemini completely free without hitting that dreaded paywall. If you happen to be a Geo5G user, you can actually unlock up to 18 months of free access. That's roughly 1,200 credits. But hey, if you aren't, no worries at all. You still get 50 free daily credits per email address. So just by rotating a few email accounts, you've essentially got unlimited generation power. So the crucial point here is sticking to this exact step-by-step workflow for your initial image generation. Step 1, you paste your scene prompt into Flow AI. Step 2, and please, whatever you do, do not skip this. Select your matching characters using the little plus button on the interface. Finally, step 3, set your aspect ratio to 16:9 for that cinematic widescreen look, and hit generate. You might be wondering, why is that little plus button so absolutely crucial? Well, it solves the biggest pain point in AI video: consistency. With standard prompting, the AI will randomly change what your characters look like in every single shot. Your potato might have a hat in scene 1, and suddenly he's wearing glasses in scene 2. It's a mess. But by manually selecting those pre-generated profiles, like our potato or grandma, you ensure they're wearing the exact same clothes. It guarantees perfect visual continuity in every single frame. To keep that tight level of control, we actually jump back over to ChatGPT and give it a new command: break the story into 10-second scene prompts with dialogue. And this brilliantly illustrates a key point. Breaking the script into these bite-sized chunks makes it perfectly digestible for Flow AI's video engine. The engine thrives on short, highly specific instructions rather than long, rambling paragraphs. All right, now let's bring those static images to life. Take your shiny new 10-second scene prompt and paste it right into Flow AI's video generator. Select that perfectly consistent image you generated earlier, then make sure you choose the OmniFlash setting. That's going to give you the best results. Lock the duration to 10 seconds and hit generate. Once the video is done processing, just export that clip straight to your phone's gallery. You'll just repeat this quick little process for every single scene in your script. Let's move on and see how this all builds together in section 4, editing the final masterpiece. Go ahead and open up the free InShot mobile app and import all those clips you just made. First things first, set your canvas size to 16:9 so it fits perfectly on platforms like YouTube. Next, and this is key for a clean, processional look, you need to remove the InShot watermark. The app lets you do this entirely for free. You literally just tap the logo, watch a quick ad, and boom, clean footage. Now for a little post-production polish. Think of me as your savvy editor friend giving you a massive pro tip here. You know, AI video generation can sometimes leave these awkward silent pauses at the very start of a clip before a character actually starts speaking or moving. Just use the split tool in InShot to slice away that dead air. Trimming that dead air keeps your pacing incredibly tight and keeps the audience highly engaged. Oh, and to make the scene changes feel intentional and cinematic, just drop a simple black screen transition between your clips. So we've just gone from a completely blank page to a fully animated, visually consistent, and highly lucrative format, all without spending a single dime. We use ChatGPT to write, Flow AI to visualize, and InShot to polish. The immense power of this zero-cost workflow is absolutely incredible. And the best part is, it's sitting right there on your devices, ready to go. So I'll leave you with this question. What story will your AI characters tell today?